Welcome to this video about how to use AutoSQL to fill an Excel file with your SQL query results from any database, and also use a template to pre-format your Excel file. So here I have an example where I have two graphs created on top of two little data sets, which I want to use as a template. So I want to have AutoSQL fill in this data. So for now, I'll just remove it. Then if you go back to the graphs, of course, they will be empty. But then I can save this as a template. So I'll save this as the sales report template, save it, and then actually close it. And then here I have AutoSQL where I prepare two queries to report on my sales numbers. So the first action is my sales numbers per month. So if I test the query, I'll see the month and the amounts. Then if I go to output, then here I'll select Excel. I put in the file name that it needs to write the results to, and I'll say override if it already exists. Now then here you have the optional Excel settings. So there I can actually specify a template. So I'll specify our sales report template that we just created, and then I'll say I have to put it in the data sheet at cell A1. So then this action is complete, and then we'll go to the second one. So here I have my sales per city query. So it reports the sales amount per city in the database. Again, I go to output and say I want to have it output to Excel. But in this case, I don't want to overwrite the Excel file because I specify the same file as in the first action, and I want to append that first result. Now here I also specify the email settings to send the results by email and then to be able to schedule that weekly. Now, if I go to the optional Excel settings, then in this case, I won't supply the template file because that's already used in the first action to create the new file, and we're just going to append that new file. We do specify that we want to have the results in the data sheet, and in this case at cell D1. So now if I save it and would actually run the first action first, and then after that the second action, and it also has sent the email. Then if I go to my output folder, here I'll see the result. Then I do see the graphs again with the data, and that's filled in this area by AutoSQL. So that's it. So in this way you can format any Excel file and have AutoSQL put in the data at any position you like. Use formulas, use graphs, use anything. And then also to send it by mail and of course to schedule it. Now we executed them one by one manually, but you can just get the background command and use the Windows Task Scheduler to run that on a specific schedule. All right, that's it. Thanks.